Today I'm going to be bringing you guys through like a really simple cover art, you know, like the simplest way you guys can create cover art. I'm going to be going into literally everything. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Don't think I showed you guys that. This is like my settings here for the cover art. You can change this to black if you want. Alright, so for this I want to, you know, work with Rex V2 here. So I have these pictures. You can use any picture, any picture, and you know, it should come out fine. The first thing you want to do is kind of find like an idea. So you can go on Pinterest and shit like that, maybe try and find something you like. But just for this video, for the sake of this video, I'm just gonna be using a fit pick because that's what most people will be using. This is gonna be like a pretty basic like tutorial. So if you're trying to make your first cover art, whatever, this is going to be like the video, and it's going to go over the foundations and all that, right? So the first thing I like to do is just grab the images and then click on this little remove background button here, and then we're going to right click on this layer. Like you can right click on like the name here and then just convert to smart object like so, and now we have both of these isolated and we can really just, you know, work with it. So put the background to black. So you want to make sure, actually you can just click Control plus I, and it's gonna invert like the colors on it. So if you did it over here, gonna invert the colors on it. That's okay, tough little effect, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I never really worked with that, but yeah, you can do that if you want. Hey, you can do whatever you want. Really, you guys can really do whatever you want. But yeah, so we're just gonna create cover art here like this. We're gonna bring this one up here like this. I really have no idea what I'm gonna do for this. We're just gonna kind of go with flow, see what happens. And yeah, so you want to add some adjustments here. Like you can add the curves tool. By the way, just click on this little like semicircle button here, and it comes up with all these. So the main ones you need, or that I like to use, is curves, brightness and contrast, gradient map. And then I usually keep this on black and white and put this to overlay, and it darkens it like this. And I put that to like at the start. Then it curves. You can create like an S shape. So up here boosts like the highlights. Then down here it darkens it a bit, like you can make it darker. Brightness contrast, just like up the brightness and contrast. And then I get exposure. And you can kind of really just mess around with it, just whatever looks good to you. I like to bring the offset up as well and get this faded look, gamma correct it a little bit, and you get this nice like faded look. But yeah, I'm just gonna be going into my ultimate adjustment pack just because I have it like all preset in there. So if you guys do want to go ahead, check it out, I'll leave a link down below. Alright, so this is what the adjustment pack looks like. So you just want to hit like, you just want to hide this right here. Then we can go into it, and we're gonna go back in here. We're just gonna hit Control Alt plus Shift and E, and then it'll create like this separate kind of like image here. And then we can just Control V or Control C and Control V into here. And then we want to open up CCs. You can do LUTs as well, but yeah, whatever you fuck with. I just like to use the CCs just because I can go back in and kind of tweak it a little bit. These are more like preset, like set, like you can't change these really. This is actually hard though. I fuck with this low key. So I usually go with clean dark. Sometimes I just get rid of the vibrance though. Maybe, yeah, we'll just keep like this. And then I do want to add that LUT onto it as well. I think that should be hard. Let me find it. This one would actually be fire. And we can mess around like the blend modes and shit. Oh, wait, this is tough. Wait, hold on. I fuck with that. I want to brighten up his face though. Oh shit. If that's overlay, we could just do it like this. That's kind of nice. Oh. But yeah, I mean, you can do something like that. This black and white. I don't really like it when it's black and white. We could yeah, I'm gonna just find like a different one. There's a bit of color on it. That's kind of tough. No why it makes him look like like a kid or some shit. That's hard. What if we get an invert and we put on here? That could be tough. I don't know. I do like this though. That'd be nice. And then we could grab a hue saturation. Do some shit like this. And this is gonna be like a pretty like basic cover art for you guys, just so you can like kind of understand what we're doing. So I'm probably gonna get rid of this image here though, maybe. Or we could like have them we could mess around with blend modes on it, trying to find like some hard shit like that. That's tough. Kind of like this. And then we can create a mask on it just so it's not like super confusing. Just kind of like have it like this, kind of like an aura a little bit, like boom. All right, so we have this like base right here. And all right, so we have this little base. I'm gonna just merge it all together. So I'm gonna hit shift. So I'm gonna select this, or I'm gonna actually select the glow right here, and I'm gonna hold shift, go down to the bottom layer, and then hit Control J, Control E, Control A, Control J, and that's gonna give us this by itself instead of, you know, all this bullshit over here. And once we have this, what I like to do is I like to, you know, hit it with a rotation. So if you guys don't know how to do that, just hit Control T. It's gonna bring up this like blue border around it, and when you right click, you can just, you know, select one of these. Any of them really work. It doesn't really matter which like order you do it in, just like click any. Just mess around, it really does not matter. But yeah, we just want to find something that's like cool in a way. So like some shit like that would be hard. Oh, and we can go up here to like blur. We can do Gaussian blur, create this like cool effect, and then create a mask again. So just click this button. And then by the way, if you guys are trying to like switch your brush, you want to press X like this, and then you can just kind of mess around with it. Just spam X and then bring shit back, erase it. White is pretty much to bring it back in, and then black is to erase it. And then we can just keep going crazy with it. So we can like scale it. Like this. We can like create some like crazy shit. We can even hit the warp tool. Then we could just like warp it like this. Just keep going through the blend modes. Every time I'm creating a new layer, I'm flipping it around and messing with it, and then creating a mask. Pretty much I just go back to this original layer, and then just hold shift and then Control J, Control E, Control A, Control J, and you know, it just merges it all together. And then just rinse and repeat this shit until you get something that you fuck with a lot. So we can do 180. We could even like rotate it like this. And this kind of looking a bit crazy, but I feel like you just gotta trust the process with it and just keep going with it. That's like where the best shit comes out. So press some shit like that. By the way, if this oh shit, if this is like too overbearing, like this right here, oh, this is actually nice. But yeah, if the color is too overbearing, like you can kind of like adjust it a little bit. So we put the pin light, we still have this hair color in, and then reduce the fill or the opacity, and like we still have like the main parts of it, and it's still like recognizable, I guess. So if you guys don't fuck with the color or anything like that, that's kind of like what you can do. But yeah, we're gonna flip this horizontally, do the same shit. And usually you can find like some sort of abstract shit, like you can really find like some sort of like symbolism sometimes, and you can like just incorporate it into the art, kind of like that. Right now we don't have any of that, but we will probably find some shit. You know, you just want to watch out. You don't want to be flipping shit too much, because you might get something, you know, something crazy. But yeah, right now I want to scale this in a bit. Like I just want to scale it up. What I've been doing lately is kind of like creating this like I like to create this like perspective here. And then, oh, that's actually nice. Just really all it is just messing around with shit. When you're kind of like starting, obviously when you get deeper into it, you can really like find like different shit. But like this is pretty much the essence of it. You can create some fire shit like this. It's actually coming out nice. Now sometimes I like to like scale it down a little bit, and then create a new layer behind it, just make it black, and then you can like create a mask, and then we can just like get rid of these right here and just blend it in a little bit more, and then it's just like a full image now. So take a scale there, you can scale down. You can also make it white by, so we can do this. Oh, that's actually nice. Hold on. This is actually tough. Hold on. So pretty much what I did there was I brought this like current layer up a little bit, and I created this like distortion right here, which I think is hard, especially on a white background. It creates like this fire empty space or this white space around. I think it's hard. Holy shit, I fuck with this. I'm gonna see if we can do some more. Pretty much like I want the black here to still be in the background, so it should be able to like be behind it with one of these blend modes, hopefully. Anyways, some shit like that's actually hard. Nah, I actually fuck with this a lot. I didn't expect, you know, something hard to come out of this, but shit, sometimes you gotta do it like that. I want to add a grain onto this, so let's go like this. Also, you can add some like textures and all that onto it if you guys want. There's a lot of free websites, so you can go to, just go to texture labs and all that. I think this is pretty like clean though. I might just keep it like smallish, and then I want to throw on top the parental advisory. and then just have it in the middle. By the way, if you guys are wondering like how you can like center shit up, oh shit. Alright, so if you guys are wondering how to center shit up, pretty much you just want to hit Control or, and these little rulers will pop up. Then you can drag it in, and you want to find the middle point. So for me, the middle point is 1500 because my document size is 3000 by 3000 pixels. This is pretty much like, hey, I think that's it. Hey, this is low-key hard though. Let me know what you guys think of this cover. Hopefully this video helped you guys a little bit more to kind of understand like the process and shit like that. Maybe you guys can, you know, use this video and take this cover, you know, take it, bro. You can have it. You can have all this shit. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this motherfucking video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe. I'm gonna be streaming. I said that last week. I do want to stream though. Like I don't know, I do want to stream though. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. Join my Discord, do all that shit. Yeah, peace.